So what to expect? Of course, for this week, there are a lot of uncertainty in the market, and of course, volatility is there. Could we go down further? Could we go down a bit more? Okay, when is the bottom? And how low can the Bitcoin price go? So this will be a question that you need to ask yourself. But nonetheless, we can see here, this is by crypto expert analysts mentioning that investors, crypto investors, right? So they need to hodl with diamond hands or hodl strong. Okay, so this is a time where September is the worst performing month, right? According to the historical data, you know that September tends to be very bearish. Okay, it tends to be very bearish, and of course, you can see now the price will be continuing to go down. And we had the CPI data just released, so it's a good data for US dollar. So it means pairs against USD will have a pullback or a correction, right? So yeah, nonetheless, we can see here, okay, the value of BTC since all-time high on March 2024 have went down, failing to sustain a steady upward momentum. All right, so it really crushed a lot of investors' hope, right? Whether to continue holding or to let go or to cut loss. Okay, because this is my third cycle and I've seen everything what I need to see. This is actually playing out according to the last cycle as well. Okay, and of course September, as you know, that you need to hodl, you need to really dollar cost average on your positions instead of cutting loss or selling or giving up. This is the time you want to pay attention. Okay, so a ray of hope for crypto investors. Why? It's because the month of September is usually one of the worst performing months, characterized by severe downward momentum. Okay, and of course volatility as well. Okay, so we know that the rate cut is happening next week, which is the 18th of September. Okay, so which is one week from now. Yeah, 1 week from now. So the market is pricing in on the data. Okay, because usually once the rate cut happens, usually it tends to be very bullish for the market. So right now it is very normal for price to go down before the rate cut. Okay, so we can see here, it revealed that previous years, okay, falling between a range of 5 to 7%. Okay, from when to when? Since 2021, 2020, 2017, and 2018 of September. Okay, so if we look at all these charts here from September here, you can see usually is red. So after September, what happened? It is going to be clear skies ahead. October all the way to New Year. Okay, we're going to see price will start to rally. Of course, this is not financial advice, but history do rhyme. Okay, so here we can see this year's current market cycle is following the same trend as previous years, where Bitcoin continually experienced a decline in September and an upsurge in October. Okay, so this is a time on this whole month is where you want to dollar cost average, DCA, instead of cutting loss. Okay, so I think we have already went in. I think last week itself also I went in some, okay, DCA, for once a week, which means 4 times a month for this whole month, September. Okay, so you've got to find what coins that you really want to get in, because some of the coins are actually undervalued. All right, so yeah, these are the things that you need to take note. Overall, this is short-term noise, short-term pullback. Okay, so when in doubt, zoom out, as they say. Okay, if you not have anything to do besides watching the chart, I suggest you to touch grass, right? You might want to go out, again, instead of focusing too much on the chart, right? Do other things that you need to do, right? You have your work, you have your job, just do and just buy and order, spot and chill. That's what they said. Okay, so buy, spot, and chill, very, very important, instead of leverage. Okay, then moving on, we can see here what's happening on the US presidential debate. Just ended early this morning, right? It was at night for US. So what's happening now between Trump and Kamala Harris? Okay, so I think the debate clearly won by Kamala Harris earlier. Okay, although there are a lot of biasness going on from the Democratic Party, right? And of course, the moderator also is favoring towards Kamala's side. So yeah, of course, nonetheless, none have actually mentioned about the crypto policies. Okay, both of them did not mention anything about crypto, but all in all, on tariffs, on other aspects, okay, in other areas, but do not touch anything about crypto. So you can see, crypto policy is unlikely to take center stage. Okay, all right. So, right, despite growing calls for clarity on the candidate stance. Okay, so however, the crypto industry is pushing for more attention. Okay, so again, like I said, for these two, Trump is actually pro-crypto. And of course, Kamala is the opposite. And of course, right now we can see is that the sentiment is clearly undecided. Okay, there is no clarity on what is happening, and market do not like uncertainty in the market. So you can see what happened after the debate. So Trump actually lost the debate and the price down. Okay, so yeah, we can see here. Okay, so the candidates bring markedly different track records on crypto to the debate stage. Okay, so Trump reportedly told his Treasury Secretary to go after Bitcoin. He called it a scam. That was a few years back. Okay, and then now have changed his stance on supporting crypto, right? And yeah, he said he will be firing Gary Gensler when he get elected first day as US president. Okay, nonetheless, we can see Kamala Harris, okay, silent on crypto. Okay, she never mentioned anything about crypto. Okay, I think more on taxing the rich. Okay, even want to tax like unrealized gains, unrealized about 25%, not mistaken, under the Biden campaign. So I think there will be a U-turn effect. Okay, maybe they might change their mind to tax the rich or to tax the unrealized gains. Okay, it is too unrealistic to do that. So the lack of clarity from Harris has left the crypto community searching for clues. Okay, and then some industry observers have seized on reports that Democratic donors are pressuring Harris to replace Gangster. All right, so this is what they are trying to do now. All right, so they want Kamala Harris to either fire or replace Gangster, because this is what Donald Trump wants to do when he gets elected. Okay, the first thing they want to do is fire Gary Gangster and replace. So if Kamala Harris can be able to do that even before the election, I think this will make a huge swing. Okay, and maybe the tides have turned into Kamala's favor if she were to do this. Okay, so yeah, I think she has the power. And under the Biden's campaign, they are the current government at the moment. Yeah, so they have whatever power they can use, they can use. So end of the day is their call. Okay, how they want to do things. All right. So yeah, nonetheless, like I said, whoever supports crypto, any US president supports crypto, then definitely the market will have a huge boost. Okay, we have a huge boost. But nonetheless, according to the US election, it doesn't matter who wins, who loses, or whoever is becoming a US president. We know that the halving, right, tends to be very bullish after the halving. Okay, so the next following year, which is 2025, Bitcoin and the crypto market will have its full year of a bull run. And that's where you will start to reap some rewards from there. Okay, then of course, the next article here, we can see what is going on with the BTC market. Okay, so I think there are a lot of ongoing narratives, not only on the ordinals, NFTs, but of course we can see there are a lot of like layer twos, layer ones that is building on Bitcoin network. But this protocol is called Fractal. It's a side chain on top of Bitcoin. Not sure whether you want to call it layer one or layer two, but this is a current hype right now. Okay, so yeah, we can see this is actually a Bitcoin scaling network. Okay, so they already went mainnet this week. So for those of you who are using UniSet wallet, which is a Bitcoin wallet, okay, if you have claimed for SET, if you have transact in a UniSet wallet, I think it doesn't matter whether it's mainnet or testnet. I think you should qualify for this drop or for the tokens from Fractal. So we can see here, Fractal Bitcoin announced the mainnet launch of Bitcoin sidechain network. Okay, so yeah, this is what is happening right now. Okay, so Fractal included in its Genesis block the same message embedded in Bitcoin's first block. Okay, so this is what their utility is. Okay, Fractal's first block will be mined. So it's on end of the day, it's all about proof of work, POW. Okay, all right, there are a lot of things, and then of course lately they have introduced something. I'm not sure what is the funding like, but I think now you can be able to start doing. Okay, because a lot of people have been talking about this besides ordinals. Okay, all right, so Fractal Bitcoin is the only Bitcoin scaling solution that uses the Bitcoin core code itself to recursively scale unlimited layers on top of the world's most secure, most held blockchain. So as you know, that Fractal is a scaling solution. So consider it's like a layer two, okay, a layer two solution rather than L1. Okay, but what we can see here, keeping its code highly consistent with the layer one chain enables much of the infrastructure, including wallets, token standards, and ordinals. Okay, so this is what they are doing. Okay, more towards wallets, token standards, and ordinals. Three criteria here. Okay, so you can see one of the biggest core contributor is UNISEC. So UNISEC is a Bitcoin wallet. Okay, so that's why they're working hand in hand with this. And then of course, yeah, you might want to check your UNISEC wallet. All right, I think they have given something, or you need to manually claim from Fractal. Okay, so yeah, later on we can see how much is the funding, whether is it worthwhile to do or not. Okay, then of course moving on next. So for next week, okay, for those of you guys who are coming and joining me in Singapore, okay, so I'll see you guys there. So token 2049, I think the deadline to purchase a ticket is on the 16th. Okay, so it's not just a crypto event, but it's one of the largest crypto event. I think other countries or like YouTubers, influencers will be there as well. Okay, so you can even see the agenda, right? We have the OKX main stage, right? So many things that's ongoing. 2 days event. Okay, so full day, I think going to be very packed. Okay, very, very packed. So if you are serious in crypto, this is a time that you want to pay attention and to get involved, to learn and to study more. Okay, to equip yourself with the knowledge on what's happening with the latest narrative with crypto. So it's not just about finding the next 5 or 100x altcoin, right? It's all about, educating yourself, okay, getting the right information, and then that's how you can be able to be a better investor. That's the whole idea of crypto industry. And then, of course, back-to-back events, we also have the Solana Breakpoint. Okay, so we are also attending this event, okay, also in Singapore here. So it's like after token 2049, we're going to have this Solana Breakpoint as well in Singapore. Okay, another 2 days event again, full pack. So for next Wednesday, I will not have the session, but I will move it to next Monday. Okay, so next Monday is our next crypto live instead of the Wednesday because I'll be away. Okay, so to take note, the next live session will be on 16th of September rather than on the 18th. Okay, so Solana Breakpoint, okay, is where it is focusing more on the Solana ecosystem. And then the admin, the entry level is $500. Okay, so yeah, I think it is quite costly for for someone who is new. But if you are really keen to learn, this is the best time, right? Or if you're a student, you get $100 entry. Okay, if you're a developer, if you can prove that you're a developer, you can apply. Other than that, normal admission is $500, 500 US, not Sing dollars. Okay, so yeah, these are the things that you want to take note. Okay, and then yeah, a lot of schedules is 2 day schedule. So you get to know what is the agenda all about. Okay, it's not just about learning about Solana, right? You gotta get to network with other developers as well, token founders. Okay, so 10:30 all the way to 6 or 6 p.m. for 2 days. All right, so even Balaji also will be there. Okay, then who else here? I think there are a lot of well-known core founders like Drift, 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀. Okay, so all these Solana developers, Sanctum, okay, Zeta Markets, okay, and then like Layer, all these type of core developers will be there as well. Okay, so you might want to leverage with this kind of people, so you get to know what's really happening. Okay, rather than just rather than just buying and selling coins. Okay, so Solana is more than that, than just meme coins. Okay, so yeah, we can see mostly technical, mostly like there are a lot of implementation is ongoing in Solana. Okay, developers are actually actively developing in Solana. So many you can see. Okay, look at that, how many? Right, from 10:30 to 6. Okay, so 10:30 to 6, I'll see you there, right, in Singapore. So it's like a full day event. Right? All right, so full day event. Okay, so yeah, these are the okay. Yeah, Rajit, I need you to unmute. Right, okay. Okay, so moving on next, we can see here. Okay, on the on-chain side, so on-chain side, what we can see for BTC. So as you know that BTC tends to break out, okay, after the halving. What to expect after the halving? Okay, so it's somewhere around 150 to 160 days of a breakout after the halving. Okay, and as you know that September is one of the worst performing months. Okay, usually it's a red month. And then what happens after September? Chances favor a breakout in October. Okay, which is most likely to favor on the historical data. Okay, has been one of the strong months for BTC. okay, especially after halving this. All right, so we can see here, okay, so here's a chart. Okay, so what's happening now? You can see, pump. This is the halving on April. Sideways, price breakdown. Okay, price breakdown. So now it's consolidating. Very important. Also, you look at the last cycle. Okay, so last cycle also similar like this. Okay, or last year also. This was last year, similar pattern. Okay, so September also dump. Then only October only started to go up. Okay, 2020 was here. Last halving. Okay, similar style. September dump, pump. Okay, so we look here on September. Look at that. This year itself, for September, this month, already down about almost 8%. We look at all the previous years, especially on the bear. Okay, down, down, down. Only last year is up a bit. Okay, so the majority of the September months is actually down. Leading all the way to October to December is bullish, right? Then more news here, right? So this is the bull run, part 1 and part 2. Okay, so if you were to compare from 2014 chart all the way to this year, right? So 2014 to 2017, what's happening here? See, bull run fund, part 1, what happened? Price breakdown, somewhere around September as well. Then, of course, leading all the way to October onwards, all the way to the next following year. Okay, all the way up. And then now, yeah, also encountering the same similar pattern from the 2014 to 2017 cycle. This is a 2022 to 2025, all right? So we are currently ending the phase of part 1, and we are transitioning to part 2, bull run part 2. So the bull run part 2 will be very interesting. So this month, you just need to, hold on. Okay, you just need to hodl. Okay, so I know you guys are actually feeling the heat, or your hands are actually bleeding right now for holding those altcoins. I think some of you are holding like a negative 90% to 95%, right? Even for me as well, hodl since last year. Okay, but I believe still at a positive position in terms of overall portfolio rather than a single individual altcoins. Okay, so yeah, these are the things to take note. And then, of course, moving here, you can see what's happening after the rate cut. Comparison between last cycle versus this year. Okay, if you look at the ETH against BTC chart, okay, the first rate cut happens, what happened? The price of Ethereum tends to not perform against BTC and tends to go down. So if it's going to happen the same style like the last cycle, okay, then I will expect Ethereum to go down again. Okay, this is what analyst by 𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗺𝗀, okay, mentioning that the price of Ethereum will hit lower because why? To 2019, right? Ethereum fell back into its batch right before the first rate cut, just like 2024. Then what happened after the first rate cut? Ethereum fell again below its match. Okay, and then Ethereum against BTC chart finally bottom. So this is very important. Most likely Ethereum might go down. Okay, that could be one possibility there for Ethereum to go down again. That could be one scenario if this historical chart were to play. Right? So you might want to be careful there. Okay, for this year. Then of course moving on, again another important thing to take note is that your holding position and trading. So again, I have to remind you guys, for you guys who are here to buy low, sell high, or sell high, buy low, thinking for short-term trades or short-term profits like 10, 30%, okay, then I would say that you're wasting your time, because here in crypto, the task is very simple. Just buy on spot and hodl and then just chill. Okay, you don't need to do so much, because I've never seen someone who's trading day and night, every day to trade, can never make life-changing wealth. From buying and holding, if I just buy and holding on spot, can able to make life-changing wealth, or could even retire within this cycle or within the last cycle as well, if you really play your cards right. So this month itself is a time that you want to really position yourself. If you have been trading all this while, instead of buying a spot, and you're not making any profits, or your position has been weighing down the drain, right? Not making any progress, that means you're always depositing. Every time when you make loss or margin call, you keep depositing to the broker or to the exchanger, right? and you keep trading and trading, and then you don't get any results and you burn your money. So even worse that you don't have capital to start back again. But by buying and holding on spot, that's where it gives you the advantage to to succeed in this market. Okay, so again here, stop trying to flip and rotate. Okay, so don't chase for the shiny object. Okay, because there are not some of you who ask me, if you know that the price is going down, why not you sell first, right? Very, very clever. They ask me. So I ask them, if you sell now, then what happens if the price go up? What are you going to do? So it's a constant battle between you and your mind. Because what happens if you sell now and hoping that the price to go down some more? But what happens if the price reverse back up? What are you going to do? Are you going to go back in again? So the best thing is to dollar cost average. So 99% of the time, you're only hurting yourself mentally and financially. Very, very simple, especially trading. Okay, so you don't want to mess this up. But if you really, really want to trade, at least set a small, tiny fraction of amount, okay, to just play for fun. Because trading is like a casino. Might as well you put in into meme coins, even better. Rather than you buy low, sell high on average, taking 10 times or 100 times the average, right? Rather hold like a 𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗺𝗀𝗀, to have higher odds of succeeding rather than I trade myself and risking my position of getting liquidated, right? So you don't want to do that. Okay, so identify quality counts, find the dip, right? Find a dip, and that's when you want to buy and chill. Buy, hodl, and chill. So hodl for a year. Can you able to do that? That's the most important thing. Because not many people can do that. People are lack of patience. Okay, so we might not have the patience, but we tend to chase the shiny object. So yeah, your main focus here is buy on spot and chill. Okay, even if the price goes down, that's why you want to dollar cost average, DCA. All right, then moving on next to airdrop. So for those of you who are been trading, okay, leverage trading on LogX. Now this is the best part about this leverage trading, right? Even I mentioned that don't trade, but here this is another strategy to earn back from trading. So while you're trading, you're also earning airdrop. Okay, so for those of you who are trading on LogX, okay, I think this is the time where you want to check your accumulation, your token allocation. Okay, so season 1, they are already ended. So I don't think I'll be continuing with season 2. Let's see what is the amount, like 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀 trading, isn't it? Or DA. Okay, so you might want to check your token allocation. Okay, maybe this could be worth more than orderly. Okay, I'm not sure, but hopefully I think this could be very promising. Some are speculating somewhere around 30 cents to $1 per token. Okay, so like compared to other traders who trade, normal traders trade on exchanges just to gain profit. But if you lose, the exchanger won't give you back anything. Here in this type of exchanger, knowingly that this exchanger is new, the reason why we trade here is that it doesn't matter whether we make profit or loss. Eventually, this airdrop will cover back our loss. That is a strategy, how to trade. Right? I'm not trading for profits, but I'm trading on airdrops to cover back my losses and the profit as well. So that is a different strategy. Okay, or trading on this type of exchanges, okay, and getting the airdrop as well. All right, so yeah, the rewards, right, will be given on Friday, this Friday. So already ended on 9 September. Okay, so you might want to stay tuned, right, on season 2. Let's see whether season 1 can deliver or not. If season 1 can really deliver, might want to continue for season 2. Okay, so that's my strategy, because orderly have been quite disappointed. Can't even cover our fees. There's the risk there, right? So you want to see and pay attention on LogX, right? Then next one you can see here, grass, very, very important. So I think majority of you here have farm grass. So like Belinda, have you checked your grass allocation? How much did you get? Okay, so they have already ended from epoch 1 to 7. The only thing they haven't include, which is the bonus epoch. Okay, so they are still ongoing. Okay, so the bonus epoch still ongoing. So you might want to maybe continue. Let's see. So I think the latest grass checker, the grass price speculation is somewhere around 37 or 35 cents per grass. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Okay, so I think some of you guys got a lot, so you might want to reap the rewards once they go live. Okay, so total supply of 1B of grass, okay, will be distributed. Okay, claims are not live yet, so you're going to stay tuned, right? Then, of course, moving on. Okay, so moving on, this is the latest. Maybe you guys need to do. Okay, So this is the Sonic testnet. This is by Phantom Foundation. And of course, the project, very, very important. How much money being raised? 10 million. Okay. All right. So 10 million by VCs. Very important if you want to do testnet. How much is the project being funded? Okay. So you don't want to simply do for the sake of doing or because it's free. You want to do because whether is it worth your time. Okay. This project being funded properly or not by the VCs. So you can see which VC being funded. Look here, the investors hash, and one of the investors here are from Singapore Bank, UOB. The UOB Bank quite big. Okay, then we have RV as well, lending and borrowing protocol from Ethereum, right? So all in all this combined, which is a 10 million funding, right? So you can even see here, right? Crypto rank to confirm. Okay, crypto rank here, you can go to this website, cryptorank.io, drop hunting, then even see what are the how much total funds being raised, very important, right? You go to Sonic, you see here to match up. Okay, so we have a 10 million here, exactly. Okay, so you can see potential. So this project, they have launched, I think, last month only. So it's about less than 1 month old. Okay, less than 1 month old is about 3 weeks. Okay, so you might want to start doing, okay, on this airdrop. Okay, under Phantom Foundation by 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗺𝗀. Okay, so 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗺 is back in Phantom and is really developing this new scaling solution for Phantom. He's Sonic. Okay, so yeah, then another one you want to take note, Fractal. How much does Fractal being funded? Fractal Bitcoin, isn't it? Here. So you can see undisclosed. Okay, Twitter score 16 only. So you have to take note, right? Whether is it worthwhile doing? This is how you can be able to check and filter projects like this. So much hype, but then no funds being raised. How much is this? Undisclosed, right? So again, moving on to testnet here, what you need to do. Okay, you're going to do a quick one. Okay, so yeah, these are the latest. So you're going to go to testnet.soniclabs.com. Okay, so which is here. And then all you need to do, you need to connect wallet, right? Connect wallet. Okay, and then you need to, yeah, you need to claim your faucet, Sonic first, and then this amount of coral, right? So yeah, I think this is actually quite straightforward. This is absolutely free. So you might want to do, right? Use your MetaMask if you want. Like for me, I'm using Rabby. So yeah, this is the one, connect, just connect, right? Connect a MetaMask and then add this, okay, RPC, just click add, it will add into your wallet and then connect to wallet to request Sonic. So Sonic is the gas fees, main chain gas fees. And then secondly, you might want to claim Coral or other points here. Once you claim here, step 2, you go to this swap. So you maybe want to swap maybe diamond for Coral, up to you. Swap back and forth or to other coins as well. Okay, so this is the only task that you need to do for Sonic. Okay, other than that, not too much. Then, of course, quickly, we move on here to total crypto market cap. You can see here, currently we're hovering somewhere around 1.99 trillion. BTC is somewhere around 25.9. Ethereum somewhere below 2.3. Okay, Ethereum for today, ICP 6.4%, but up already at 16. RV has been up 146. Mantra DAO 6%. These are the RWA narrative. Look at Rune 7.86. Okay, Fetch also ASI 16.87, quite huge. Okay, gain losers for today. Hotcat down 8.92. Maybe we can see that. Dog with head 7.9. Notcoin also is down. C network 5.6. All right, so let's move on next to the technical. So you have any altcoins you want me to look at, feel free to put in the chat box. Meanwhile, I'll move on to this total tree. So total tree here, we can see what's happening now. Total tree is still momentum up. Price creating a higher high. These are higher lows. Price is still maintaining above this level here. Very important, 503.389. Okay, so far price is consolidating sideways. So you might want to see here this level to maintain. If not, you might see around here. Okay, these are the levels to watch. Looking onto the daily time frame, price fails to break past the middle band, which is very important for today. Today important, but it break down. Okay, you might want to see this critical support to maintain. Okay, critical support to maintain. Oil is down, so might want to prepare for pullback. Dominance also down. Okay, but trend already is very bullish. we can see the dominant is somewhere 58.16. Okay, I think it's about due for a pullback already for the dominance. Okay, but once the dominance is down, that's why you want to see outs to deliver. But I think it could continue to push higher. Okay, above 58% at least for dominance since the price is down again. Then on BTC chart, very important. Okay, so BTC chart now creating higher highs, higher lows now. This will be the next level if the price could go back down, 47.3. Okay, and then your middle band is here at 44.1. Okay, weekly now, consolidating sideways. This is the only support that is maintaining now. 52.2. If it breaks 52.2, might go all the way to 47.3, 44.1. Look at daily now. So daily stars for this today needs to break above the middle band, 58.6 at least, but you can see that the price rejected. Continue to down, then might see around this spot, 53.9. So 53.9, 52.2 is the critical support that the price needs to maintain. Continues lower, 47.3 will be next. Okay, very critical there for BTC. Since the CPI data just released, I might expect BTC to continue down. Okay, continue further down. Move on to the Ethereum chart. See here for big monthly, right? Monthly, breaking below the middle band. Coming down, see here at this low at 1927. Okay, that could be one possibility there for Ethereum to go down. Because I think Vitalik Buterin, the founder of ETH, have continued to dump, continued to sell off his position. So that could also cause some concern, okay, on his confidence with Ethereum. Now let's see, price might continue lower. Okay, daily momentum sell, pull back for the entry sell, breaking lower with a bearish engulfing here, fully engulfed the previous candle. So the critical support will be this one next. Will get retested here. 2.2K will be quite critical. Okay, so I think Ethereum will continue to go lower. Right? So what's more will be next week, rate cuts. So next coin is what? TON. Let's move on to TON. The TON coin has also been accumulating. So if you have bought TON coin last week, somewhere around 4.6 to 4.8, then congratulations. I think now the price at 5.2. So it's up now. I'm going to use this chart. It's this is KuCoin. That's the bigger coin. It's the biggest one. So momentum, pullback, higher highs, higher lows. So this is the current support level. So maintain somewhere around what price is this? 5.16. Okay, 5.16. Okay, so the low was at somewhere around 4.47, right? 4.44. So if you have bought the dip last week, then congratulations. This is how you dollar cost average, right? You don't go fully into it. DCA, that's the key here. Then maintaining above here. Let's see. This is somewhere around 5.43. Weekly chart, momentum sell. So short term, maybe for pullback will be here, 6.25. But looking at, you can see the price is actually breaking towards the upside. Candlestick change of direction from sell to buy. Maybe another one more round for pullback, which will give back maybe a retest at 4.8, another chance again, and then maybe to retest on the critical support 4.6 again. Okay, that could be one factor there for a retest for TON. So you might want to look into these positions. All right, let's look at PopCat. See this PopCat. Which one is this? Maxi. Right, so this one, see here, sideways consolidation. Okay, so yeah, very choppy market. So I think they got a lot of chance for it to keep it 47. Then maybe leading back all the way to this critical support at 40 cents, maybe yes. Coming back down, you can see daily candlestick change of direction from sell to buy, pullback, maybe will give you somewhere around the critical support zone, around 48 or 49 cents. One more chance to confirm. H4, now you can see breaking below the middle band. So back to downtrend again. If you squeeze on H4, daily is a sell to buy solution. Okay, might trigger 49 cents and then the 40 cent zone. So these are the key zone that you want to watch. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go quickly see what else. Tensor Tau. Oh, wait. Ondo. I'm able to do this. Ondo. So Ondo is at 60 cents. Yeah, bought the dip last week as well. Okay, I think you should in the up position. Now it's coming back down again. So Ondo now, this is the resistance zone, 97. Okay, so now I'm going to accumulate some more. Price now hovering at this critical support level, 60 cents, and then continue lower again. Might see a retest right here at 49 cents. Okay, might want to accumulate back around this number here, 48, 49. Okay, maybe it could go lower some more. Okay, price rejected below the middle band. Okay, so yeah, I think this is the clear-cut indication. Then let's go for one more. Let's see 𝗏 what's happening now. 𝗏 down 1.5. Price overall is downtrend. Okay, so this is the last one. Price overall is bearish. It might come back and retrace back at 1.39 at the critical support. Fail to maintain, might break lower, or maybe wick down, maybe here again to retest at 1.09. Look at daily now. Okay, coming back down. Okay, so far overall it's choppy market, sideways market for 𝗏. Okay, so these are the range maybe you might want to pay attention or to accumulate one or DCA for 𝗏. Okay, 1.48, 1.37 critical support. All right, so I think that's all I have for tonight.